Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Anne's Kitchen. Today we are cooking drumstick, and as you can see, the drumstick are already boiling. And what I do for my drumstick is I just add some milk, and I add salt, and I also add pepper, and I just boil the drumstick so that we can get, because I just want to cook some deep fried drumstick. So I just want the outer skin to stay intact. And this I learned from, one of the recipes that I followed in the YouTube videos. So, once they boil and they are ready, so you want to okay, I was using a different cooking area, but now I had to switch so that you guys can see how I do it. So I just leave it here to boil and to somehow get ready, and then after all this, I'm going to dip it, and before it boils, or before it gets to exactly ready, I want also to prepare some steamed cabbage. So I'm gonna cut my cabbage. This is how I like my cabbage. You cut into small pieces. Alexia, stop the music. Alexa, stop the music. Alexa, stop. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for that part. I had to stop that music. Otherwise, I know I don't have copyright. So it's interesting that you cannot play any music and post it as if it was your own music playing. So this is the only food that I found that is almost the same as the cabbage in Kenya. So I buy this cabbage, not the organic one. I buy just the regular cabbage in the stores. And to me, the taste is almost the same as that in Kenya. So, and yeah, so I just like it. It's not very expensive. It's about $2. So life here is, the food. They say that the food is cheap, but if you convert my $2, it's very expensive to buy your small cabbage. Like this one, it almost, if you convert it into Kenyan shillings, that's like 200 Kenyan shillings for a small cabbage. So my drumsticks I have 3 drumsticks that are cooking right now. So you want to make sure they don't burn. And so once they boil, they are ready for marination. Of course, I want them to cool for about 30 minutes before I marinate them. So it's going to be, a process. So in the meantime, I can prepare my cabbage. For my cabbage, you just want to steam. So, of course, I add some oil so that my onion can cook. Okay, so this is my onion. So I want to wash it. Then I'll just use the same chopping board to chop the onion. So today is Ugari day. My Ugari maize flour is ready in the refrigerator, but I will not use it because I had cooked some Ugari like 2 days ago. It's difficult for me to cook Ugari for one person. So once I cook Ugari, of course I like eating Ugari fresh, but because I can't just cook Ugari for myself, I just cook Ugari for like eating 3 dinners and then 3 or 4, and then I just save it. So I am not cooking Ugari today because I have some that I have saved. Okay, so actually my meat is getting ready, so I'm going to change. The meat is ready. This is a drumstick boiled with milk, like normal milk, 2% milk, and then I added sugar in it, and I also added the pepper, so a kind of marination. And now I am going to put this drumstick. I am doing only 3 pieces, so yeah, and then I think I'm going to use this one to turn. So guys, if you don't know, I love cooking. I really love cooking, and I really love cooking different kinds of food. So you will find me cooking different meals. So this is for my cabbage. So I need a tomato. So I fry the onions. By the way, I have friends who want to know how I do my cabbage. So I cut onions, red onions, and then I fry the red onions with a little oil. You dice the onions and then you fry them with a little oil, and then you add a tomato depending on the size of your cabbage. So for this one, I'll just need one full tomato here. And then once the onions are ready, just ready, you want to make sure your onions have cooked well, And onions have a taste. Actually, they make food taste better. So I haven't cooked my food like most of the foods that I fry. I use onions. So back to the drumstick. So I want my drumstick to really taste good. So I will add garlic and then this is just normal garlic. There is something else I add, the pepper sauce. But the last time I added pepper sauce, well, it tastes good, but maybe I used too much of it because it was a little bit cold. So I won't use too much of it because I also used the pepper powder. And then I would like to add some salt into it. And this time I'm not using rosemary, garlic, and then some salt, because you realize that you actually don't put enough salt, and you want to make sure your chicken has salt at the end of everything. And then I add an egg, because I am frying. I am doing what we call deep frying for the drumstick. So I want to add 1 egg into this drumstick. And then you just mix your egg, in the drumstick. All right. And then, of course, my onions are almost ready. Now I can add my tomato. Make sure you wash your hands several times. So this is my cabbage that I want to steam. And then you want to add salt, because sometimes salt prevents the burning. So I add some salt. Okay. Then I want to cover my tomatoes for some time. So I want one more plate here. And then I will do the mixture here. And this one I'm going to give it some time. So I want to do the mixture. I make sure everything is mixed, like this. Your egg and your garlic is mixed. And then, that will be it. Then I'll just put it here, wash your hands. Okay. And then there is something I need to do. This cream, the cream wrap, I want to cover my, just use some of the scissors to cut your cream wrap. In other words, I am marinating the wings. Not the wings, the drumstick, because when I am eating, I want to feel the taste. I just want to feel the taste. So what I do, I just cover the bowl with the drumstick inside, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator for like 10 minutes. In the meantime, I can be boiling the oil, because the oil needs to be heating up. So I am going to use that pan to deep fry my drumstick. Okay. So my oil, I don't just waste oil. So this oil, I had used it sometimes back and it is still good. So I am going to use it again to fry my drumstick. So recycling some oil, not many times, like 3 times, and I am done. Okay. So my cabbage now needs to go in there. We are steaming cabbage. Okay, so I just cooked half a cabbage that will last me for three dinners. So you want to make sure you turn your cabbage so that it can mix well with onions and tomatoes. You know, yeah. This is the Kenyan way of cooking cabbage, which I think for many people, our guests in Kenya from America who have visited Kenya, you know this is what we cook in Kenya, and many of them liked our cooking, which I really appreciate. So now I want to light this gas for the oil so that it can heat. You want your oil to be hot. And there is one more step that I need to do where you can just dry your, deep fry your chicken without adding wheat flour. But I think because I already put the mixture together and I liked it the other time. So I may decide if I want to use some wheat flour or not. Um, do I need to use wheat flour or do I want to just deep fry without the wheat flour? Okay, I will not use it this time, so I'll just preserve it for another time. I don't want to do wheat flour because already I have my ugari, Kenyan ugari that I had cooked sometimes 3 days ago. And this piece of ugari is what I'm going to have for my dinner. This is kavagara, and I realized that it is actually white, like pure white. All the other ugaris I have cooked before, the other like soko or even hostess one day, when you are cooking, it's white. But when you like store your ugari, it changes color. But this one is pure white. And okay, I was impressed and it was a nice color. So I returned it to the refrigerator. Oh, my this my oil is really heating. So do you think 10 minutes are over since we marinated our? I think I'm going to wait for a while. Yeah. So my there is something wrong with this refrigerator. Okay. All right. So yeah, today it wasn't too much of cooking. I think I am done. I think I don't want to cook so much because I had already cooked a lot. So I need my cabbage to go into the refrigerator. So yeah, for some other time. Right. So just throw this in the refrigerator. Okay. And I think my cabbage, I'm just steaming this cabbage, so I don't want it to really cook. It's just steaming. You can see, everything is mixed. So I think I have to add some salt. Let me see. No, Yeah, I don't need to add salt. It's enough. And my cabbage is ready. Just steaming, and that's all. Wow. So we are just about to finish our video today. Thank you guys for watching. And just one more step of cooking my drumstick. So yeah, I think 10 minutes are gone. So I just want to just cook my drumstick. Yes, I didn't want to add wheat flour today for a different taste. So I had already switched off, so I want it to be on. I don't want heat, like more heat, because it's gonna burn before it's ready. So I'm going to reduce the heat. And I am thinking like I should cover because of the oil. So I need to cover. Yeah, my cabbage is ready. So I just want to put it here. Good, because it is ready. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to use this mixture on anything. So I'll just pour it away. For tonight, but I have some, actually I have something else. I don't like, I hate growing stuff. I hate growing stuff. This is cooked shrimp. So what I'm going to do, because I like frying my shrimp, so I'm going to use this mixture to, but I'm going to cook my shrimp next time. So that's what I will do. So by the time I am cooking my shrimp, it will have been marinated. And with my shrimp, I think that is what I am going to use the wheat flour with. You are welcome. Oh, that's wonderful. Mhm. It's hot outside.
with me, but it was in my purse. And I put my purse in the trunk. And then I put my bike on the rack that kept me from being able to get into the trunk. And I got dying of thirst, but my purse is trapped in the trunk until you get the bike rack off. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I parked my bike at the end of the living room until I can clear a spot in my bedroom?
No, it's okay.
Okay. I'm going to start, but if I can do it in a more orderly fashion, it will be better. And that'll be better if that's out of the way. And this weekend, I'm going to start right away. But thank you. And the boxes in the corners are danger number 2. I just empty out my unit to stop paying money.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
Water before I go up there.
They say it's going to be very hot today. But I can't feel unless now I've just started cooking. Before,
I have a fan on right
I
now.
wasn't feeling anything like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that light there.
It makes it,
This one.
yeah.
And yourself. Okay, here I go to get my. I have the bike back too. You know, I have 3 things in the car, and one of the things is CD tape that I'm gonna have to empty it. I picked it up with this tall and skinny, and I picked it up with all the CDs in it. This tall. So there's about 70 CDs in it. Like, I'm not gonna do that again. I gotta empty it before I.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and bring it. more of that green wrapping plastic.
Mhm.
I gotta cut it open before I can empty it.
Wow. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with cooking. I'm done with cooking. It's 4:26 p.m. Today I'm going to have an early dinner like 6:30. Yeah, so that I can join a Bible study at 7:30. Yeah. So guys, this is how I do my drumstick and yeah, so we are trying to get there. I think 10 more minutes and I will be done. I will be done. I will be done. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's amazing. I washed my hair. I'm feeling fresh. It's amazing. I washed my hair. I'm feeling clean. It's amazing. I wash my hair. I'm feeling crazy. It's amazing. Okay, so we are heading there. Here we are. It's ready. Yeah. Okay. It's ready. It's ready. Yeah. Yeah, I like my chicken dishes. Actually, hasn't burned. That's how I like it. And when you go to Apollo Loco is actually crazy chicken. So I have been going there, and this is actually the reason why I decided not to be going there. So I decided to be cooking my chicken. Yeah, right. And it's ready now. It's ready. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, guys. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for that 1 view, 2 views, 3 views, 10 views, 100 views, because I know we are getting there by the grace of God. So the Lord bless you for watching, and thank you so much. You can try doing drumstick back in your home. That is the way to do it, and it's yummy, yummy, yummy. Bye.